If you're looking for the best beginner guitar amp, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Fender Champion 2020 watt electric guitar amplifier. This is a scaled-down version of the iconic amp from Fender. It has an open back cabinet in which you can store cables or small stuff. It features 17 amp models, so you can easily create different sounds, which is great if you want a versatile amp. As a beginner, this can be a nice feature because you can experiment with many types of music. The 3-band EQ helps you customize the sound further. It has an aux input, so you can easily plug in your phone or MP3 player and play along with your favorite tracks. You can also plug in your headphones and play silently at night without bothering your family or neighbors. There are multiple effects such as digital reverbs, chorus, vibratone, and delay if you want to play around with different sounds. The sound is decent at this price. This one has a 5-year transferable warranty from Fender. This Fender amp has only one channel and you can't switch from clean to tweed quickly. An annoying feature for those who live with family or housemates would be the loud pop sound when you turn this amp off. This is a small problem, but can be annoying if you want to practice in silence. Moving on to the next at number 2 with BUGERA V5 5-watt class amplifier combo. This is an affordable tube amp from BUGERA. Tube amp creates a warmer and unique sound, so it's quite expensive. It has great clean tone. It's also great for dark blues-wise sound that overdrives nicely. This one has 4 control knobs, including independent gain, master volume, tone, and digital reverb. There's no onboard effect, so if you want some versatility, you need to buy an additional pedal board. It also has a jack for speakers. This amp has the Infinium Tube Life Multiplier technology, which will keep your tubes last longer and alert you when they are starting to die. An awesome feature at this price. An old-school tube amp for guitar players who want to play the old-school way. With 5W power output, you can only use this for home practice, but not for gigs or gatherings. If you're looking for a retro, vintage-looking amp with decent sound and no special effects, this might be a great choice. Number 3 position is held by Fender Mustang IV2 20-watt 1/8-inch combo electric guitar amplifier. This amp is a bit more expensive than the Fender Champion. It has 17 amp models, 24 onboard presets, which is great for playing in many styles and experimenting with different sounds. It has everything from the Fender Champion, and of course, has additional features. There's a built-in tuner, which is extremely convenient for newbies. The Fender Fuse software goes with this amp, is what makes it shine. You can create your own presets with effects, knobs, amp models, and you can customize sound all the way you want. You can also record clips and build songs. The downside is that the Fuse software can take some time to get used to. You can't edit the preset's name. Next at number 4, we have Marshall MS2 battery-powered micro guitar amplifier. This amp from Marshall can really be one of the best beginner guitar amps on the market. It's a tiny, lightweight, cool-looking desktop amp that you can bring anywhere, from your basement to summer camp. It's battery-operated. It has 3 knobs for tone, volume, and overdrive. It's loud enough for home practice, and for silent practice when you don't want to disturb other people. There's no effect for you to experiment. At this size, you can expect to have the greatest sound quality compared to a full-size amp, but the sound is clean and overdriven enough for you to enjoy. If you're just playing for yourself or a few friends and family members in a small place where there's no power outlet, this is a great choice. The number 5 position is held by PEAVEY 6505 plus 112 guitar combo amp. This is one of the best beginner guitar amps for those who love metal. It's been used by metal bands such as Machine Head or Trivium. So if you're into metal right from the beginning, it's worth investing in this amp. It creates a heavy, brutal, strong, crunchy tone, which is great for distortion. You can get some great tones at low volumes. It has 2 channels, 3-band EQ for each, resonance and presence controls for each, so you can easily customize and find the tone that you want. It's quite complicated for a beginner, but as you practice, you can definitely grow with this amp. It's also not expensive at all because it's a combo amp. But combo amps are heavy, and so does this amp. The number 6 position is dominated by VOX, 2 electric guitar amplifier combos, vintage, a C15 cone. The sound quality of this amp is amazing. It's a tube amp, which means it will give you the unique, warm, and vintage sound that everyone who loves tube amps are crazy about. It only has reverb and tremolo, but no other effects. You may need a pedal board to get the effects that you want. This amp has the look of a vintage briefcase, making you want to display it instead of tossing it to a corner. If you want an amp for rock, alternative, or something that sounds like Radiohead or the Beatles, this may be a great choice for you. Moving on to the next at number 7 with BLACKSTAR 10W Digital Stereo Combo BUGERA NV2. BLACKSTAR has also made some best beginner guitar amps out there. This amp is modern and programmable. It has 12 effects and 6 voices for you to play around with the sounds. The aux input and headphone input is great for practicing along with some backing tracks. It has gain, volume, and EQ knobs. It comes with the BLACKSTAR Edition DAW software. You can control the amp's effects or record your own tracks. There's also a community of users so that you can discuss and ask questions. It also has a nice look. Every tone is great. Definitely one of the best tabletop modeling amps out there. The only downside is that it may create hiss noise when plugged in at first. The number 8 position is held by Line 6 Spider V60 Wireless Ready Modeling Amplifier. This Line 6 Spider V60 is one of the most popular modeling amps on the market. It has a modern design. The amp is lightweight. The tuner is built in, a metronome, and drum loops, all of which makes this amp perfect for beginners. It has 128 custom presets, so you can choose specific amps in the past or the tones of your favorite bands. The lower volume levels are perfect for practicing at home without making loud noise. Having a built-in wireless G10 receiver is extremely cool. You can practice with only one cable to your phone or tablet and start to jam along easily. However, the built-in drum loops are pre-recorded and you can adjust the tempo. There's no way you can customize and modify the drum loops. Next at number 9, we have Orange Micro Terror Head and PP Cone 108 Cabinet. Orange is also a brand well known for producing some of the best beginner guitar amps out there. This amp has a different design than previous amps that we mentioned above. The amp is separate from the speakers, which makes it easier for you to move them around. The speakers are in a separate cabinet, so you can easily upgrade them if you want. The orange color is amazing and adds brightness to your day. There are no onboard effects, so you need a pedal board to play with the effects. The AC adapter and the cable for connecting your speakers are included. There's an aux input for MP3 players or CD, which is great for practice. This amp is very loud, too loud to be a bedroom amp. It's just not quiet enough for quiet practice. By turning up the gain, you can get some good crunch. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Fender Frontman 10G electric guitar amplifier. This Fender Frontman has similar look and features to the Fender Champion, but it's only 10 watts and it has no built-in effects. That's what makes it cheaper. It has 2-band EQ and responsive controls for you to customize and find the tone that you want. It produces great sound, decent overdrive, loads of volume. It suits lighter music such as country, jazz, blues, or classic rock, but not really for hard metal. It has aux input so you can plug your MP3 or CD and jam along with the backing tracks. It also has headphone output so you can plug your headphones in and practice without annoying your housemates. The closed back design also helps create heavier bass response. This is a small amp that you can put on your tabletop. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.